Hey guys, welcome to our first ever Financial Freedom Friday. My name is Nate Scott. I'll be doing one of these each Friday, hopefully keeping it under about 3 minutes. And the goal being to help you achieve financial freedom. We'll be giving encouragement and tips and strategies in order to do that. Maybe thinking outside the box a little bit. So with financial freedom though, the foundation of it, and the first episode that we'll do today, the very foundation of it is you need to define what financial freedom means to you. Very first priority needs to be defining what you mean when you say, I want to have financial freedom. So some of the concepts that most people throw around, and you can kind of pick one or create your own, but the most conventional form when people just say financial freedom is that the goal is they say, well man, I'm getting tired of working. I'd like to be able to live without having to work the way I am today. So they go out and they say, I want to get passive income to be greater than my lifestyle. I want money coming in without me working to be greater than what it costs for me to live. And that's a great goal. Every one of us probably wants to do that, but that is more for the people who say, well, I don't really care for my work. I don't care for my job. So that's what they're shooting for every day. If you're a little bit like me, maybe it's a bit different because I don't really mind working. In fact, shooting videos like this is kind of fun. So I wouldn't really want to stop doing this, but I do want to have financial freedom, but it might mean something different. So for me, it might be closer to the fact that I just want to be able to have enough money to do everything I want to do, whenever I want to do it, and not have to worry about whether this thing costs too much or whether or not, I have the money to do it. I want to have an abundance, money coming in and being able to use things. That's financial freedom maybe to me and to other people. It's not really, I want to stop working, though passive income is good and I want to have it, but it's also, more than that. It's being able to do the things you want to do. And the third one, the final one, is even more simple than the others, I think. And maybe this is where you're at, and you just say financial freedom to me is I just want to be debt free. That's what I want to. I want to be out of debt. Or maybe even more simply, it's just I want to be in control of my money for the first time. So many of us just have money coming in, money coming out. We never really know what we're doing with it. And so we just feel out of control. And we never have money because the money leaves and we don't really have control of it. So maybe it's just financial freedom is finally just continue doing the things you're doing, but feeling like you're in control for the first time. So that's huge. So my question to you is, what are you doing today to achieve the goal that you have? What are you doing today to build financial freedom? So I have a couple of points that you might be able to implement. The first one, a step that you could take is maybe you just need to start being creative. Get creative. A lot of times we just go and we do the same things we've always done, and many times we have a tendency to look at obstacles instead of solutions. So you're not being creative when all you do is see the obstacles that are keeping you, the bills that are coming in, the various things that keep you from freedom. Don't focus on those, focus on the solutions. To do that, you might have to start being more creative, open your mind up, read some books or something to try to escape from that. Another thing is similar, but maybe it's time that you start thinking outside the box. The box that you've built for your own finances, maybe it's time to change that. Maybe the 401k isn't really what's working for you, or the IRA. Maybe you should think of a new strategy. Try to think outside the box. There are so many things to do with money these days that now that you know what freedom means, maybe the other tools will get you there quicker. And lastly, something we all can do is push yourself. You just gotta start pushing yourself more. Maybe you're just getting really relaxed with your goals. Push yourself. Maybe it's time you actually started saving money. Maybe it's time you started saving more. Maybe it's time you devoted more energy and more time to building financial freedom. Because normally financial freedom doesn't come by chance. Okay, so if you don't build your freedom, nobody will. So let's get to work. We'll see you next week.